So a couple months ago, I had a comment on my School of Chaos Died video, basically giving me the idea to make, well, a video on the toxicity of School of Chaos over the years. Now, the only reason I didn't start this video, it was kind of the 2017 part. You see, I started playing School of Chaos in 2019, and it was, well, relatively calm, in my opinion. I didn't really look into the forums, but even when I walked outside and seen the chats, I don't even think the chats were really that toxic in 2019. So, we'll just start in 2019, since I wasn't here in 2017, 18, or anything before that. So before 2019, and any other year before that, there wasn't really much to describe about School of Chaos. I don't know, like the community-wise, it was good. People were making clans, making friends. There was voice chat for some reason, which was later removed. And everything was just nice. So, realistically, there's not really much I could go off of, since there's no toxicity in it. And I'm pretty sure if you did meet someone toxic in the game, or I guess a little bit mean, then that's probably rare that you did. Or at least for me it was rare, because I didn't really meet anybody mean in School of Chaos, in 2019. Or, well, I guess the middle or earlier in 2020. Now, with all that said, for 2019 and before, I'll just move on to the merge. Because in the merge, that's where all the toxicity has started. So, if you watch my stereotypes video in Classic, then you probably know I added this section of the video, the toxic player. And I'm only slowly adding this player, mostly because they're the most toxic person in Classic that I can remember. Anyways, the person's name was Arusk, but then he had multiple other accounts, so this one being 1234. Now, other than Arusk, or whatever his name is, the game was just toxic in Classic after 2021. I don't really know why, but it's just everybody just became simply pretty toxic in the game. So, yeah, I mean, you would meet some calm players from time to time. So, I mean, what players can I take, for example? Nightmare Spider, let's see here, Toxic Trait, I think that's what their name was, or Shadow 27, I don't remember the rest. But you'd meet some calm players in there, but the majority of it was toxic. Now, since I talked about Classic, now I can talk about modern School of Chaos and the toxicity in that game. Now, in modern School of Chaos, the chats are still a little bit toxic. I'd say they're like a little bit less toxic than School of Chaos Classic, but still, toxic at the end of the day. I mean, in the forums, Arusk is actually still roaming in the forums, which, I don't know, I just find it to be funny. And then what else? I mean, I guess people are just toxic in the halls. In the forums, I do see this one person in the forums that I just tend to see sometimes in a lot of the, forums itself. His name is Raider, or Raiders, I don't exactly remember his name. But I do know it's called Raider. I don't know, this guy would just be toxic deep in the forums for no reason. Now, if I wanted to in the video, I would go over like all the toxic players, but since I can't really list off like any specific people, I can only really leave the video at this, that the community is just really toxic now. Like, compared to before the merge, the game was pretty calm, but then after the merge happened, everybody sort of just became more toxic in the community. Now, since I don't have really any examples, or not many examples, besides from Raider or Arusk, so I guess I'd like to see if you guys have any examples of any toxic people in the comments, because, well, I'm gonna be honest, many School of Chaos players they've always been an OG player, like the start of 2012, so I don't know, they probably know, a lot of OG players, so who knows, because I don't know that many players, and I only started like, 2018, 19, somewhere between those 2 years, so we'll see in the comments.